Hi, welcome to this channel. I'm Sophia. Can I show you how I sewed my wine tote? Hi everyone. Right now what I'm going to do is I'm making a wine tote. And so I already sewn on the interface. These right here has a kind of sturdier interface. And so what I found is like it's a little bit difficult to turn it around, but it does. I wanted the 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 um the most tougher one, not most, but the tougher one because I wanted this the most sturdiest. That's what I'm looking for. The sturdiest one. So because I wanted it a little more sturdy and stiff, but you can use the softer one also. Um, So what you're going to need is the interface, of course, and I would say four fat quarters is what I use with this. Actually, yeah, four fat quarters would be enough. I should check to see. Let me see. Yeah, four fat quarters. A little bit more, whatever. I do think it was a fat quarter. I didn't use the fat quarter, but I'm quite sure the fat quarters are the sizes because I had these fabrics already. And so what we're going to do now is sew these two together. All right, we're going to put these two together because you're going to cut the fabric from the pattern that I will show you. So we cut here. I'm sorry, we stitch here first on together, both together, and here. Then I'll be back. So here we have both sides sewn and the seams are pressed. I finger pressed it, but you could do the iron if you like. So what we're going to do now is turn them in this way, right side, and add the wrong side. Add each sides on the right sides together, like this way, seam to seam. Okay, and we're going to add the seam to seam. We are going to pin it right here. We're going to pin them together with the seam, with the stitches open. That's my dog trying to bark. Here, like so. And what we're going to do at this time, we are going to stitch here 5 1/8 inches here. Okay, making sure they're seam to seam right here. And we're going to sew this right here and sew this right here. So now that we have this side sewn, this side sewn, and these two together sewn, we're going to snip, making sure we don't snip the stitches. And then we're going to turn it inside out. Once we snip around the edges, both sides, we're going to turn it inside out this way, pulling it out until you get it out. After that, I'll come back and show you. So we have all of it snipped away. Snip, snip. Try not to snip too much close to this curvy edge right here. You'll see why afterwards. So let's pull it out. Let's pull it all out. Remember I told you mine is a stiffer interface, so it's going to take a while. But it does come out. So all you're going to do is, I'm not even showing you. Okay, let's say it was like this, right? So what you're going to do is pull it out to the right side all the way till it all comes out. Just pull and keep pulling it out till it turns away, till it comes all to the right side. Actually, this one didn't even take that long, so I guess it was the first time I was doing it. But here it is coming out, and here we go. After you take it out, you're going to try, fix it nicely straight, and then you go press it. You want to go press it really nice, making sure everything is flat. And then you come back. I'll come back. Okay, so now it's all pressed. So you're going to take this end and this end, and you are going to put it like this. This gonna meet this one, and this is going to meet this one. And you're going to pin the here. You're going to pin this next edge here. Okay? So you're going to pin here because this is where you're going to stitch. Stitch here. You're going to stitch here. Once you pin those, you're going to make sure that your edges here are pinned, are pressed down and sewn. Okay? Making sure that that curve is not sewn, because that curve has to, you'll see why. All right, so make sure, very important, okay? When you pin straight this way, and then you're going to pin straight this way, you're going to pin here and leave 3 inches opening. You're going to sew from here all the way to here, leaving 3 inches open here. And then you're going to sew here and stop. Then you're going to come here and sew straight there and stop. Then come back and sew all the way down, straight down. Okay? Very important. Do not sew this way. Do not sew this. Leave this open. Because these are the corner box. This is opened. Just sew here, 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 open 3 inches, here. I don't know why I keep showing you that. So all this here, 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 leave 3 inches open, and then here, skip this here and sew this. Then come back here and sew all the way down. Then we'll be back. Okay, so it's all sewn here and all the way here, and this one, remember I said don't sew this here, leave this open, right? And also your 3 inches openings, it's right here. Okay, 3 inches openings is right here. All right. So what we're going to do now is these open spaces here, this right here that we left, the 4 sides open, we are going to turn it this way. And we are going to look for seam to seam, make sure, and we're going to pin it across 4 sides, okay? Like so. get the seams together, and we sew it this way, 4 corners. So here I'm just showing you how, after I pinned it up, how it should look. It should look like this. Like this. All 4 sides should be pinned exactly the same. So now we're going to sew it the way you pinned it. Okay, it's all stitched up now. So what we're going to do now that it's all stitched up, we're going to find that open area we left open, this right here. And we're going to pull it out right out of that hole that we left open. Very careful and nice. It might be a little bit wrinkled from the last ironing we did, but you can always go back to the iron and stiffen it up again. So I'm not being gentle right here. The revealing is what I love. I love the last part of it. Okay, so we'll keep pulling it out all the way to the right. Make sure it all comes out. And then what I do is I just put my hand in there and pull it in. Pull it in, pull it in. I think I did like more than I was supposed to. Like, all I had to do was turn that. But what happened is that my interface is a sturdier one. So it takes this kind of struggle because of the interface. When I had my class, the instructor gave us the interface, and it was a softer one, which I'll show you. So this is the reveal. I just do that. And then you go, you put your hand in here, and you go, looking for the points, making sure the points are out so it will look square up. And you can use it either way. Like this, we're supposed the inside part, you can sew it after you pull it out. But yeah, you can sew it after you pull it out because you turn it back in this way, and then you sew it and you pull it back out. If you want to use it on this side, you can turn it around. You will have to turn it around in order to sew that opening, and that's what I do. But this is what it's supposed to look like. This little doggy decoration here. I cut this fabric intentionally this way. But what I did, I was supposed to give more space on that white. I cut that white. So that dog would have been up here if I didn't cut too much of the bottom. But overall, it works out like I wanted it. So I'll show you in the next what it's supposed to look like. So now that we have it here, right? We take our wine, we slip it in here. And here's the wine tote with its wine in the tote. And that's how it is. Great for a gift for any occasion. You just sew it and there is. Okay. In my case, I do sparkling. So we're not doing the wine, but I do sparkling. And that's what people get from me, is sparkling. And I just kind of wanted to use this way. I just put this little flower vase in here to make it look different, or to carry it around in my sewing room. So this is another way you can kind of flip it up in here. So I'm making a whole lot this year. This is what my guests, they're going to be getting. It's easy to wash. You could turn it on any side. So what I'm going to do with others is put 2 different occasions. This is another one that I made. This one right here, this is the one that I made in my class. And this one right here, I made it before practicing, before I showed you. And the opening that I told you, you can sew it. You can hand sew it, or if your machine, you could put it through the collar. If it's convertible, you could take it off and you can sew it. So what I'm going to do is just do hidden stitches with my hand on this one. And I can turn it this way or this way. All right. So these are great gifts. Oh, it's going to fall. For Christmas or for any occasion. So what I'll do with others is I'll put like fall on one side and Christmas on the other one, summer on one side and spring on the other side. And then that way I can, well, I'm going to do that for mine personally. And then that way I can mix it up for myself. Just, if I want to put it somewhere or I'm going to the beach, I just take it like this. This is really cute. Now, you can dress it up if you want to, like putting bows on it and whatever you want. Yeah, you can do whatever you want to do, like invent whatever stuff, which that's probably what I'm going to do. So, this is one of my DIY for you, which I learned and I'm sharing it with you. So thank you for watching. Thank you for giving me your time. Please don't forget to subscribe and share, comment, like. Thank you so much. Hold on. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks. Thank you so much.